Ladies and gentlemen, you know I'm friends with all those women out there. Woo! All the ladies in the house. Throw your hands in the air. Woo! Yo, this smack I'm flipping could send me back to prison. But my cash is tapped and I owe that back rent again. So I'm selling crack, even though it isn't legitimate. Lord forgive me, even though I know I'm a sin again. My rap's so cold, my flow is frozen again. When I get to spitting, it snows in Michigan. Overdosing off that flint water. When I swim, my tongue explodes from those carcinogens. And then my lungs implode from no oxygen in them. Looking like I got toxic shock syndrome. Mockingjay when she plays the gunshot victim. I got sick when the liquor store sold me food. Drop that soap, girl, you know I'm broken your mood. Dripping sweat, getting wet, we eloping in nude. Better hope I don't rip open your fallopian tube. You better hope I don't rip open your fallopian tube. Yo, I don't trust these Masons who've been placed in these high places. Why? Cause I know these Masons wanna see me placed inside these cages. Yo, you just a dick raping, baby, alien, vaping, inhaling, homo sapien. You just a dick raping, baby, alien, vaping, homo sapien, homo sapien. You just a homo sapien, yo. You just a dick raping, baby, alien, vaping, inhaling. Shit's going bad, just know that we go back in a nanosecond. Hopefully you listen to this fast and this slow to speak. Only wish that I could grow some wings like Jay. In my park, car, my radio starts to play. In a bar, spitting bars, sipping Chardonnay till the wheels fall off. Yo, we just lost the break. Stop for a DUI and got locked away. We're drunk from alcohol and you got the shake. I had to let, oh boy, he just lost the case. Technology got destroyed and they lost the case. But you still believe in moon rock and rock from space. Yeah, they rock from space. Yo. I don't trust these Masons who've been placed in these high places. Why? Cause I know these Masons wanna see me placed inside these cages. Lies. I don't trust no Masons who've been placed in these high places. Why? Cause I know these Masons wanna see me placed inside these cages. You just a dick raping, baby, alien, vaping, inhaling, homo sapien. You just a dick raping, baby, alien, vaping, inhaling, homo sapien, homo sapien, homo sapien, vaping. You're just a homo sapien. It's so hard to win when it's so hard to lose. Yo, it's so easy to lose when it's hard to win. It's so hard to win when it's so easy to lose. It's so easy to lose when it's hard to win. Yo. I don't trust these Masons who've been placed in these high places. Why? Cause I know these Masons wanna see me placed inside these cages. You just a dick raping, baby, alien, vaping, inhaling, homo sapien. You just a homo sapien, baby, just a lonely homo sapien. Just a dick raping, baby, alien, vaping, inhaling, homo sapien. Dick raping, baby, alien, vaping, inhaling. Homo sapien, you just a date. Space is fake.
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the mud zone.
Uostarosta.
Huh.
Uostarosta. What's he doing?
Booster. Booster.
That's odd. Him.
Booster. Booster, booster.
I'm sure I can fix it. I think.
Ho ho ho.
This could be it, Harry. Pass the word along. Tell the men it's time to shoot the moon.
Shoot the moon!
Not out there on the microphone. On the microphone.
Shoot the moon. Shoot the moon. What are we gonna do tonight, Singe Man?
The same thing we do every night, Boston Ray. Try to take over the world.
The world of science cares about you. Eureka! We found it. With the tools of science, we have invented, yes, hand sanitizer. But not just any hand sanitizer. This hand sanitizer was developed and approved by the Dark One himself. Here are a few of the things our product can bring you.
Bow wow run, he's my mighty puppy. Sir Bow Wow run, he's my mighty puppy. Sir Bow Wow run, he's my mighty puppy. Sir Bow Wow. Mud.
self-destruct system has been activated. Option to override self-destruct expires in 10 minutes.
Boom. What was that? Anyone else there?
Yes, yes.
Oh, Sean's here. All right, hold on a second.
Yeah. I kind of, I got some graffiti I had to deal with. I still have to.
All right.
Down
Well,
at the
stick to
boat.
the
Anyway, I'm
stick to.
here.
I don't want to spend too much
Yes.
time on this tonight. All right. It's hot as balls here. Just trying to. I need to get this out real quick.
Let's
All
do it.
What's up, Vito? You there?
Hey.
Can't see. I can't see you no more. Watch this. This is crazy. What's up? Andrew? B. Hendricks, Andrew, Michelle, Kim Ray. Give you a quick shout out. You guys, there he is.
We're doing. Hey,
What's up?
thanks for
How you
having
doing?
me on. It's a really great honor.
Well, hey Vito, welcome to the show.
I'm a
How
big
you
fan.
doing, man?
Big fan here.
Yeah,
Thank you.
big fan
I'm a
of the
of
show.
my pillows.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad to have you on tonight.
Thank you.
I mean, I've seen you in the chat a few times, but like, you know what I mean. You never showed. You never showed.
I got a new
your
flat
face.
screen too.
I got you full screen. Yeah.
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 Thank you. And
Why not?
you always give me a wrench. Great. Thanks for the
Yeah, I gave you a wrench. Yeah. I give everybody.
Hold
a
on a
wrench,
second.
so don't feel special about that.
I'm not going anywhere. Hold on, I got a little bit glitchy stuff. I got a new flat screen here. Let me see if I got it working here. The flat screen,
Nice.
I got
Yeah, I like how it's nice and flat back there.
Boston State House.
Yeah, Boston State. Yeah. Back to that.
What is that?
All right. So, what do we got here?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Hold on a second. All right. So let me explain to you guys what's going on, even though the room isn't full yet. Okay. So share this out, post it, give it a thumbs up. It's late. I know there's a lot of other shows on this, but this is what's going on. All right. So let me see if I can find the bill first. Let's go. Hold on one second. Yeah, mine as well, right? Go ahead, speak amongst yourselves. Give him a shout out, Vito.
We've never met.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
My flat screen kind of breaks everything up. I guess I can't run my flat screen right now. Hey, Mr. Random Fan.
How you doing?
Rock and roll, daddy-o. Bada boom, bada bing. You like it?
I usually take my flat
You like
screens
my face?
and
My
I.
hat. Yeah, I got a
Yeah,
flat,
it's
my flat screen. Yeah.
You have just one? Just one?
Hey, what?
You have just one? We'll get you a couple more if you need them.
Oh, no,
They won't be
yeah,
too flat though.
Yeah, they got them in there.
You have to flatten them out.
A lot of
They're kind of like IKEA. You gotta flatten them out
Yeah.
when you get them.
Let the radiation flow, I say. Let it flow.
Microwave.
See, now, the scientist, the science guy.
Yeah, I need to get one of those coats. I like that coat.
By accident, so you know how it is. Don't hang out with the science guy. That's my first advice. You might end up be a frog or something. I think I'm a frog.
Do you feel froggy?
Let's see if I'm a frog. Ribbit? Yep, I'm a frog.
Sound good.
I used to be a mobster, and that's why I got this nice flat right here. My flat, just my flat screen.
Yeah.
Chat. Party on. Yeah. I can
Well,
this flat screen.
all right. Well, I'll just tell you guys. I can't find it. All right. They're trying to pass a bill. All right, at the State House in Boston, and that's where they pass all the bills. And it was supposed to be a meeting about it. There's supposed to be a meeting about it yesterday. I mean, tomorrow. Right? And like the serious thing about it is like all these parents were going to speak up. Like I was going to give a speak, like if they allow this, but like they were asking, everyone was signing up like in time to be able to speak against this bill. The bill is they're going to be able to jab your kids at school without you knowing. That's what they're trying to pass. They're trying to jab your kids at school without you knowing.
They might as well just hang out.
And where's this at? Where's this at? It's in
Boston.
Boston.
Yeah, at the State House, dude. And so, like, we were all going there to, we weren't going to protest. We were going to protest. Yes, we were. We were going there to protest. What's up, M10? Yeah, we were going to protest, and we were going there to peacefully go inside and speak, right? And they were going to supposedly allow us to all speak tomorrow, and I signed up, and I'm sure hundreds of thousands of parents signed up because.
What do you mean supposedly?
You know what I mean?
What do you mean supposedly?
Supposedly, I was supposed to go, and I signed up. So then they sent us an email, and we already seen it on the news. So let me show you guys what's going on. All right. It's almost like how like I showed you guys about the Great Fires. Yeah, they always. All right. So today's date, right? It's 7/8. Well, it was 7/18, right? 7/18 is also the number for the fire department. Their union, the fire union around here. So that's kind of weird. But whatever, just a little funny. Nothing, no big deal.
You have a bunch of them.
But also, so they had this electrical fire today that closed down the State House for tomorrow. Look, just for tomorrow. Like it doesn't say anything about closing it down every other. Just
Wait, so that Sharon, we don't see nothing.
I'm gonna share right now.
Okay.
All right.
So it didn't burn down.
No, it was an electrical fire in the basement, supposedly.
Smoky.
I mean, it probably was, but what is this it? Hold on 1 second. Let me skip the. Sorry about the. Sponsored
we want
by
to
Shangri.
update you on some breaking news that we're following Sky Eye live over the State House, where an evacuation is going on. Here's what's been going on so far today.
In that building.
I was going to speak there.
Evacuated this morning after two people activated an emergency.
That building.
Hold on.
The building. What we're
so
looking at now.
So two people activate. Yeah, this is the most Tartarian building we have in Boston, and it still has a gold dome on it and everything. And I was honored to speak there. I was like, I've never been able to speak at the State House my whole entire. I mean, I'm sure it's easy to do, but like I've never done it, and I'm from Boston and I know all the facts, so I was ready to go.
Now, as you can see, is
I was
fire
writing
apparatus.
I was writing a speech and everything, like
on the sides of the building, there on Bowdoin Street, next to the State House. And what we understand is just about 45 minutes ago.
Look at the gold dome.
Another evacuation.
At 2:20.
DCR Rangers.
Was it on the
people who worked
Hold on.
and
Listen
were
to it.
Where was the fire?
To evacuate. People were asked to go
dome.
to Boston Common, and according to State House News, to get away from the State House.
So they're trying to say that like the air quality is too bad for us to. They're not going to have the meeting now, but they didn't reschedule it. They didn't make a new. I don't know. I might be overreacting. They're probably going to reschedule it, but who knows?
Now this morning, there's an archway that runs between the original building and the annex, and they ordered that completely.
That's neat.
The fire apparatus that we're looking at from above arrived.
It happened at 7:18. On 7:18, and 7:18 is the fire department union.
About 220 on Bowden Street. And people have been advised that it is going to be a long time, probably the rest of the day, before anyone is allowed back in the building. We can see firefighters there, troopers, DCR Rangers. Now, we don't know the nature of this evacuation.
This was earlier, but anyway, it was an electrical fire that started in the basement, probably by them, you know.
And it was an alarm that was set off this morning. We do know that the governor left the building by 2:23. She was seen carrying a backpack, got headed for her car, and left. Lieutenant Governor Kim Driscoll was also outside.
Great footage.
Said she was safe, so the leadership is out of the building. And so officials have not determined yet.
Look at that.
Why the alarm was set this morning at 11:30, or
they got aerial footage. Look at all the.
So they said hundreds of people were evacuated, but they only mentioned a couple people's names.
Yeah,
Who were they?
I don't know.
Who were those people?
Dude, well, look how big this building is, Sean. There's like hundreds of people who work there, bro. But look at it. Like, this is an air view. This is an
but those
aerial
people they
view.
mentioned, were they in that case or whatever? Were they directly related to what was happening tomorrow? The people they named?
Probably.
have not said why this evacuation
That
is
building
happening
is
now, but
how
it
big is
is
that basement?
serious enough or to have
Yeah.
caused enough alarm that the entire building is cleared. Again, are being told to stay away from the State House, and we can
All this because a few parents were gonna go speak up.
see fire
Stay
apparatus.
away.
What happened in
surrounding
1776?
Yeah.
investigation is going on. Of some
When did
kind
they
of-
tell you to stay away from something
Vito,
like that?
Put the link for that in the private chat.
They're trying too hard. Stay away.
So we will have a crew on the way. This is being called now an electrical fire in the basement.
Electrical fire
So
in the
that
basement.
appears to be one of the
Come
reasons for
on.
this evacuation. We have
Come
individual
on.
crews on the way to the scene, checking out the situation, and of
Where
course,
do you
we'll have
see what happened?
So
in
now it's closed, and they
1776?
gave us an email, and we
Today.
can't speak.
here.
That building looks stained still from being buried.
Oh, it's buried.
Wrap
Look
up
at it,
of the
dude.
day of the State
It's
House
flooded.
on WBZ News beginning at 5 o'clock.
They dug
In
it
the
up.
meantime, stay with us here on CBS News Boston.
It's obvious.
If wave pressure can make this rough rock this smooth.
No, it's more like they stopped digging it out. They started digging it out and they never finished digging it out.
So that's what's happening. Like, so
So you're not. So that's supposedly you're not going. I mean, as far as
I'm not going
they're not
there.
having, they're not having it.
I'm not.
as
I'm
far
not
as-
telling you where I'm going, but I'm not going there. You like them apples? So,
I get it.
But like, yeah. So seriously,
Yeah, that's schools are. I mean, I really shouldn't talk.
we were going to speak up. There was not just
It's
me.
good that you can. Good that you do for us.
There was hundreds of people going to speak up against this bill that they're trying to pass, that they're gonna just jab your kids at school without you knowing. It's amazing. Like, and we all signed up, and we did it the right way.
They seen you coming. They're like, we got to do something about it.
It's such a disappointment. It
Yeah.
is such. Oh my god, dude! It's been a very disappointing day for the civil rights community. Mass Accountability. They almost stole his third cell phone when they judged. They were tampering with. Salem police was tampering with the evidence. But they handed it over in the end because they knew they were wrong, and they knew we were going to get them.
It
But
was evacuated at
but that's besides
2:12
that's
PM.
besides the point. That's besides the point.
Ray, you're lounging again. You were just lounging again. I realize that.
I was leaning up on Joe Mo and Curly behind me.
You're making like everybody in the stream like, because I want to lounge now. I need to get back.
Well, it's not a lounge full stream.
The
Hey,
2:12
did you put
PM.
did you put your link in for that? For what? Yeah, there it is. Let's see.
I didn't do nothing.
No, that ain't it.
1776?
And that ain't even the right
I don't
state
know,
house,
yeah,
dude.
okay.
Singe, that ain't even the right state house.
Oh, okay.
And that ain't the right link for what you. Is that what you were talking about? Let me see.
I don't know. You said Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah. No, that's the old state house. I mean, I'll show it to them. It's not the state house anymore. But that
So you
was.
said today's date matches the fire station or the
Yeah.
code?
Yeah, for the union. For the union.
The union. The guy who's working right now putting the fire out.
And it was the
And-
first day, 7/18 was the first day, I'll look it up, was the first day in history that they announced the Declaration of Independence to Boston in front of the State House. What do you guys think of that?
It wouldn't make sense if it flooded. It'd have to be a fire for it to, to be
Let's see,
celebrated.
Great jubilations were held.
76,
Hey, can you hear me, random fan? Is my audio?
Yes.
Okay? Thank you.
I don't see the frog. Are you okay?
Yeah, the frog's gone.
I know. Where'd Vito? Vito told me to come over and cover for him for a minute, I guess. Yeah, there you go.
All right.
The store. He wears a big old hat. Oh wait, did you read the rest here?
I don't have your link.
After they celebrated,
Put your link in the chat.
After they celebrated, guess what?
Orgy.
They burned down the lion and unicorn symbols of royal authority. They burned it after.
Wait, what? Say
They
that again.
burned the lion and the unicorn.
After they announced it.
They were made of wood, right?
I put it in private chat. But yeah.
Oh, it's in there? All right, good. I don't
Yeah.
see it. It's not there for me. Hold on, I'll go back.
Put
Put it in the
some more in
Did you put it in the private chat or the real chat?
private chat.
Oh, just to what
Let me
to
put it
read?
again.
Just what to read?
I always can't
Yeah.
get back. I don't know how to get back from
Right.
the
On July, I'll read it. On July 18th, 1776, the Declaration of Independence was first proclaimed from here to the jubilant citizens of Boston later that day, and the lion and the unicorn, along with other symbols of royal authority, were taken down from the roof of the building and burned in a great bonfire in Dock Square.
Like, did they do it maliciously? Is that frog?
What?
Was that frog? What? Did you
It's
step
saying
on it?
it's telling me July 4th though, but you saying July 8th was when they first announced it to Boston?
So those unicorn things, they didn't burn them maliciously.
You better check your facts on that one.
They didn't burn them maliciously, right? Maliciously?
Either way,
like
they did it, but still, they still did it. But yeah,
it was like a ceremony, and it wasn't like
Oh,
a mean-hearted thing.
No, it wasn't malicious. To
Okay.
signify the end of royalty. Royalty. Right? Okay. Yeah, symbols of royal authority, right? The lion and
I'm
the
seeing if I can find anything about it.
and other symbols of
July
royal.
18th.
Taken down
Yeah,
from the roof of the building
yeah.
and
Here it is.
burned in a great bonfire in Dock Square.
This is what it says. Look. Yesterday, the Declaration of Independence was published out of the balcony of the townhouse in this letter to unnamed brother and sister. Express carriers for all right, whatever. That's the whole history of it. But July 18th, express riders carried copies of the first printing of the Declaration to Boston, arriving on whatever, July 18th. There you go. Boom.
Just think, history will tell of this day that a cow tipped over a lamp.
Yeah. What caused the electrical fire? That's what I'm trying to find. All right, let's see if we can get to that. Let's see if they have it yet. They probably didn't even tell nobody. They're not even. It just happened. You know.
Hey,
what
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it. That's all I know. All I know is I was just gonna go and speak. That's all.
I don't know. Ever since I started wearing ties, I might have known somebody who did it. Have you ever wore a tie? You guys, how many ties do you have?
I was gonna wear a suit and a tie, dude. I was going to. I was gonna dress for the occasion. I was gonna dress for the job I was hired for, even though no one was hiring me. I was still gonna look like an official when I went in. The State House.
Social camouflage is very important when you're out with them.
I was gonna. I have a better suit than what they wear. I probably look better than them in a suit. What? What up, Joe King?
I got a tie for sins and dragons on it.
All right, hold
I couldn't help.
I'm asking the right question. You know, what caused the electrical fire in the State House today? I want to know what caused it.
I'm curious about people in the chat, how their state, when's the last time something important burnt on an important date? You know?
Oh, like something like this?
It's pretty consistent on a certain date.
Yeah, it's crazy. I always see what they got here. They got some videos. Let's see what they.
You always hear the best information from people from their own city.
I don't consider the news as anything, but they do get some nice footage of like the State House from above.
Yeah, I've never seen that building. That's cool.
Is this the same one?
Do they have to redo that gold every so often?
The fire was a transformer room in the building's sub-basement around 2:10 p.m. The room was vented to allow Eversource to localize and shut off the feed that is believed to have started. So a feed from Eversource, which is Eversource is the electrical company, believed to start the fire. So they started the fire. Like, we didn't start the fire. Oh man, let's see what this says. Was that some lady with her pants off? Hold on, let's see. Let's let them speak.
Their work right now. Now, Eversource crews are going to be here right through the night. Just behind us, you can see them still continuing their work right now. Now, in this part of the building, you can see the lights are on, but crews say a large portion of the State House is still in the dark.
Yeah.
Lawmakers and staffers evacuated the State House.
We're in the dark. That's what they're trying to do, put us in the dark.
As firefighters raced in and fire trucks surrounded the historic gold-domed building.
There was a smell as though something was burning. We found out that there was an electrical fire in the lower level of the building.
State Auditor Diana DiZoglio was
Is she related to that 9/11 guy? It fell due to structure, due to the hot jet fuel. Sounds just like a lady, the guy from 9/11.
Building that has historic.
Sorry.
Firefighters found a fire burning in a tunnel
I gotta
below
play
the
it again.
basement.
I want to hear what they
High
say.
voltage.
Hold on.
Of the building.
State Auditor Diana DiZoglio was among those forced out around 2 o'clock. So was Senate Minority Leader Bruce Tarr.
It's not only serious because of public safety, it's serious because this is an historic building that has historic contents.
Firefighters found a fire burning in a tunnel below the basement. They say it appears high voltage lines had overheated.
It could have been the demand because of the air conditioning, could have been anything. It's under investigation.
Accessing the space proved tricky, and the burning.
The fire chief says it could be anything. It's under investigation.
Wires spread deadly levels of carbon monoxide through some parts of the building.
An average reading might be 10, 11 parts per million. This was in the thousands.
Everyone did make it out safely, but early.
Too much carbon monoxide for us to go in and speak and hold the hearing.
Some weren't sure it was a real emergency.
We had a fire alarm pulled or something had happened earlier in the day that was a false alarm. Most people thought that was what was occurring.
So they had a false alarm earlier in the day and then that happened? That's a little fucking sketchy right there.
It's again?
As Eversource crews repaired.
So they were like they were preparing for it. They had a fire drill at first. And they were getting everybody ready for the real one, which is the fake one, which is what they're doing now.
The damage, work stopped for the day during one of the busiest times of the year for lawmakers as summer recess quickly approaches.
We may have to quicken the pace on a couple of things, but I don't think it will be incredibly disruptive.
Yeah, it is incredibly disruptive.
They never say who's liable.
State House will be closed tomorrow. Tonight, we don't have a time frame on when the power will be restored to the entire building.
So it's going to be closed tomorrow.
Yeah, it wasn't a terrorist attack at all. It was not attacked, right?
No.
It could have easily just been,
Don't even bring it. Yeah, don't even talk
without the word, without the due to. I heard that due to, it was like, that was it. To me, that's obviously a trigger word that just affected me, but I don't know. It was like, I don't watch the news.
Sean,
and I watched those two, and it looked like it was.
Sean, less is more sometimes. Less is more sometimes.
Okay.
All right. So, anyways, we got Vito gone. We got Sean gone. I mean, Sean's here, but I just wanted to cover that real quick and get out of here. I don't want to talk about much. I don't want to get on. I just wanted to say that, like, we were going to speak.
Put a bug in the air and go, "What's up? What the hell's going on in Boston?"
In conclusion, we were going to speak. We, the people of MA, and other parents wanted to speak, and it was virtual, and it was going to be in person. It was going to be on Zoom too, and we were probably going to stream it. And also, now they closed down. Sorry. Because of that. A great fire. Too bad I don't have your great fire graphic. Did you put it in, Cinch? No? All right. Well.
So I'm curious. They give you, what, 3 minutes to talk? They give you like 3 minutes to talk, right?
I don't know. They were probably going to cut me off, but I was going to talk real fast.
What would you have said?
I don't want to say it here.
Okay, save it. Part 2.
Yeah. No, it's something I can't say on you. It's something I can't say on YouTube.
Oh, it's very spicy.
No, I was just going to tell them the facts. That's all.
I know, I understand. To where that's what
ingredients.
Everybody should learn how to do it and go and talk to their state.
I was going to quote a few people that I had good quotes on, and I had a few good things going, but whatever. I still will give my speech at the State House, and it will be, the revolution will be televised. And I'm Boston Ray, and that's my slice of the mud.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's what's going to happen. All right. God bless you all.